Yo, 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 yo. They did what they said that they was gonna do. They banned TikTok, y'all. They banned it. Let's get into it.
How much time till we're on?
We're on, Ron.
What?
We're on the air right now.
I'm ready.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Blues House. This is Blues News with Bluminati. This is your one-stop destination for entertainment news, film, TV reviews, hip-hop, and all things pop culture. We're going to take this deep dive into the world of entertainment, man. Y'all rocking with me? Y'all rocking with me? Y'all rocking with me? Yeah, man. Let's get into this TikTok banning situation. Can you believe they did that? Can you believe they did that? Huh? Can you believe they did that? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so you don't miss out on the greatest and latest content. Welcome to the family. Yeah, man. TikTok has been banned. That's crazy. That is wild. That is wild. So the Senate late last night, late Tuesday. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? We good out here? Tuesday. I ain't even got my banner rocking. They passed the bill that would restrict TikTok. It will ban it. Basically, essentially, it's a ban. They tucked it away in this $95 billion humanitarian aid package. Like they slid it in there. 95 billion humanitarian aid to Israel, to Ukraine, other foreign entities that are buddy with our government over here in the great United States of America. 95 billion. Let that sink in. How many of y'all struggling right now? Inflation is high. Student loan debt. Trying to get forgiveness on that, right? Yet, they play on your top day after day, sending billions of dollars overseas to other people. And then they tell you can't get. How many of y'all got potholes and your roads is damaged, messed up? But they send 95 billion over to Israel and Ukraine, other in humanitarian aid. Like humanitarian aid ain't needed over here, right? Either way, they banned the TikTok, tucked it away in this humanitarian aid package. Overwhelming bipartisan support, both chambers of Congress. The Senate passed the package 79 to 18. House approved 360 to 58. Good old Joe Biden has now signed it into legislation, giving TikTok a year or 9 months or something like that to divest the company, to sell the company to U.S. approved entities. That's crazy. Not only do they have to sell it, it has to be approved by the U.S. Like it's got to be, you got to sell it to these companies on this list right here. These are the only people you can sell it to. Been a long time coming. They've been trying to say this for the long, and even some people looked at TikTok as disastrous, especially to the kiddies, to the little kiddos. Oh, it's damaging the kids. They spend too much time on TikTok, yada, yada, yada. Now it's a national security risk. U.S. customer data risk. That's what they're trying to push now. That's the big push on us. So the critics have long argued that this puts the U.S. customer data at risk because the Chinese law requires the Chinese companies to share the information with their government. Now, I don't know anything about China's government. I don't know. And that could be true. It could be true that Chinese law forces Chinese companies to share U.S. customer data with Chinese governments, Chinese entities. Could be, I don't know. And if that's the case, we don't need that happening. We don't need that happening. I'm with that. Now, TikTok has maintained that it operates independently of the Chinese government, and it protects the U.S. data through its alliance with Oracle, which firewalls all the data from its overseas mother state, so to speak. And if y'all remember, the push to ban TikTok was spearheaded not so long ago by former President Donald J. Trump himself. But now he has seemed to reverse his stance on the banning of TikTok. I wonder why. Wonder why. Now, what does this new law say? Now, this new law won't make TikTok instantly disappear. Oh, no, it'll still be here. ByteDance, which is the parent company of TikTok, has up to a year to find an approved buyer. Up to a year. Specifically, it gives it around 9 months to arrange a sale. With that option, the president could extend the deadline, you know what I'm saying, by 90 days or so if it's enough progress towards the sale has been made. Right? So if they're in the talking stages and they need a little bit more time to solidify the contract, they can be extended up to 90 days. Now, if it fails to do so, TikTok could be banned from all app stores, all U.S. app stores. And Google Play, the Apple Play, the Apple Store, App Store, things of that nature. So not only are they policing, get this is what's wild. Not only are they policing TikTok, they are now going to be policing Apple and Google. And whatever other U.S. app stores that is applicable to said phone or device, handheld device that you use to get to TikTok with. Sounds like an infringement on some right. I don't know. Some right could be being infringed upon. This is very Patriot Act-esque. I want to, if y'all don't know what the Patriot Act is, please go look it up and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, what could TikTok do to, what's their next steps? What's their next moves? The Chinese government is saying they blocking all sales. TikTok ain't for sale. ByteDance is not selling TikTok. Which in turn, if that's the case, which means ultimately that TikTok would be banned in the U.S. because China is not allowing ByteDance to sell off TikTok. And one could argue, hey, China, why you won't let ByteDance sell off TikTok if y'all aren't using it as a way to look at U.S. customers' data, right? You can argue that point. The TikTok CEO, he said he took to his own social media platform today, and he said he will challenge this new law on the grounds of First Amendment rights. I think he has a claim there. I mean, over 170 million Americans use TikTok today. That's a lot of people. 24 plus billion dollars is generated by TikTok, which goes into the US economy. That's a lot of change that America is taking away from the citizens' economy here in America. It's a lot of money. The businesses that revolve around the infrastructure of TikTok, whether it's housed in TikTok or whether they use TikTok to sell or advertise said product or goods, which in turns generate that 25 billion dollars that stimulates the US economy that I previously spoke about. But we're banning TikTok due to foreign people looking at US data. I hate to say it, our data's been compromised. Right? Our data's been compromised since the Patriot Act. And if I'm going to bring that up a lot. Since 9/11, you've been compromised. Now, it might not necessarily have been compromised due to a foreign entity, but you've been compromised. You've been compromised. Now, if TikTok is sold to a new U.S. owner establishing an independent company with its own stock, ByteDance could still dilute said company by not including the algorithm. They don't have to include it. We can give you, you want TikTok, you can have it. But you won't get the engine that runs TikTok. We'll sell you the car. You want the car? But this V8 or this engine that I've been working on, me and my pops or whoever we've been working on, can't have that. You can have the car, the tires, the name, you can have all of that. But this algorithm, though, that's staying right here. What would TikTok look like without said algorithm to power it, to be the driving force behind it? TikTok's popularity is really solely based on the algorithm. Now, some people don't like the algorithm, but the algorithm is the reason TikTok is TikTok. That's just facts. That's just facts. Now, what could this mean for the bigger market, right? The wider market. If TikTok is forced to sell, this would set a crazy new precedent, right? It can make other countries force American firms. They could reverse it. Other countries could force American firms, American companies to sell their local operations or to transfer them to said foreign country. All in the name of user data compromise, so to speak. Right? This opens up a can of, I'm just letting y'all, this will open up a can of worms. And what does this mean for the much applauded CapCut, which is also owned by ByteDance? I'm on YouTube right now. You're watching this video right now on YouTube. I don't use CapCut, but I know a lot of people who use CapCut to create and make videos here on this great YouTube. What does that mean for those people? Is CapCut now not allowed to be used? ByteDance has other apps. right? They got other apps. What does that mean for these other apps? $170 million Americans. What does that mean for them? Now, a senator came out and said, we are giving people a choice here to improve this platform and have the opportunity for Americans to make sure they are not being maligned by our foreign adversaries. That was Senator Maria Cantwell, a Democrat from Washington. Okay. Is that, I would love to see, I guess, when do the people, me, myself included, get the right to make said decision that's going to change my life? I mean, this is 170 million people's lives being changed or would change. Like I said, the people who use the app as a business tool, use it as business. It's people that's paid off houses, bought houses, put their kids through school, got out of debt, made a new way for themselves when they didn't have anything else going on because of TikTok. People who learn to build, learn to buy, learn to sell, learn to grow, hell, learn to read, all because of TikTok. Now, even with this happening and the sale or whatever, the approval of this ban is still an uphill battle. So no, you won't look at your phone one day and TikTok be gone. Trump could still come in and squash the whole thing, right? Even though he said he would ban it previously, but now he is for not banning it. A federal judge in Montana says this likely violates First Amendment rights. And he blocked the state ban because he said it violates First Amendment rights. Montana. They're calling it unconstitutional. Then think about this. Banning TikTok, who is it helping? And this is just me with my tinfoil hat on, right? Who does it help? Does it help Instagram, Facebook? Because it ain't helping the regular Joe. Then they got to sell to an approved party here in the United States, which would most likely be Instagram or Facebook, Meta, or some other social media entity, Twitter or X, Elon, right? And with the people who what it is, the FCC, would they allow that? The SEC, would they allow things like that? The whole thing about monopolies is you don't want companies to be too big. You want the competition, right? Look at when T-Mobile and Sprint merger, how long that took because of the monopolization of things and how they had to sell off a smaller company to keep competition live. I still haven't seen that company coming to fruition yet, but that company was supposed to be the number 4 cell phone company. I haven't seen it yet. I guarantee you, if Meta went in to try to, or if Google went in to buy Meta, they'll have a conniption fit. They'll go crazy if that happens. So you think they're going to let TikTok be bought up by? So it's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. This gets ugly before it gets better. This will not be a clean deal whatsoever, I don't believe. China saying that they are not allowing ByteDance to sell. America saying you must sell. ByteDance saying we're not selling, and we're going to attack this situation using, First Amendment rules, and we'll take it all the way up, to the highest court if they have to. This is not going to be pretty, and it's not going to be fast. It's not going to be quick. It's a lot of stuff going. This is an election year. I know I sound like I got my 10-4 hat on. It's an election year. A lot of things being slid up underneath the radar. A lot of stuff being said that probably won't come true. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things being done. And then if a new administration gets in, could be reversed. All for the vote. It is what it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this TikTok ban. Good thing, bad thing? Do you stand with it? Do you support it? Do you not support it? Leave your comments down below. And see you next time. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Peace. Yo, what's cracking, Blues House? Hey, we come to the end of another great video. Hope you enjoyed our take on the latest in entertainment. Don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. We would love for you to join us. Remember, Blues House is your house. Until next time, stay tuned, stay dope. We out. Peace.